There you go.
Big deck, old body. It's like having an ugly face with pretty teeth.
Hello folks, this is our people, Chase and Travis. They are my good racers. Chase has 100 trophies, almost. He just 100 trophies.
100
He just
trophies. So
yeah,
we're going for 101 tonight.
yeah, he needs 1,000 more.
1,000 more. That's right.
And he will be tonight's big company. This is a small racetrack,
Jump in.
right? This is a small.
No, this is a super speedway.
I'm videoing them. I said,
That way I can get out and help you.
and they are gonna say cheese.
Cheese. competition, so if our fuel's hot at the end of the night, we didn't bring it to the track like that.
Should have smelt it first.
Yeah, should have.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It ain't cheating unless you get caught.
That's methanol.
Yes, sir.
Tell you what, you get the coronavirus, you just stick some of that up under your nose, you'll clear up real quick.
All seriousness, Chris Bueller, number 79.
We appreciate you.
We raced against him just now in a heat race, and he just hooked us up with some fuel to run the feature.
Yep.
And we appreciate it.
Good deal.
Yep. You ready?
You ready? Come on.
Down at the bottom, what all have you seen so far? You see any wrecks? Really?
Right in front of us.
What?
Did y'all see?
How was it? Scary? Anything catch on fire or anything like that? What, was there a fire?
Papa said, where's some bird dressing? He said, get some hot dogs and some marshmallows.
deal. I don't think we ever show our winnings, losings, whatever you want to call it. Pretty much everywhere we run at gives you a trophy for the top 3, and they give you. It's generally 600 to win. Loxley's 800 to win. Outlaw's going to be 800 to win with the right amount of cars. So we ended up with $450 and a second place trophy this past weekend, or last night.
Good deal.
So,
And as y'all know, we were headed to Outlaw Speedway, Zach Rush's new track. It rained all day from Friday all the way to Saturday evening, and he had to cancel. We got our car ready and needed a place to go run. So we loaded up and went to Pike County Speedway in Macomb, Mississippi. Really nice track. I've never seen so many caution laps at any racetrack I've ever been to in my life. Now, the track is fine. They got plenty of workers there, but like when the cars pull on the track, they make 2 or 3, every class make 2 or 3 laps around this big old place just idling before they get the one to go.
I mean, it's big.
So they wasted so much time on that. I mean, because they had a tight run little program, and I know they can't control how many cautions they have and stuff, because that's totally that's up to the driver.
But yeah, once you get the wreck fixed, it should take
still
one
idle
lap.
around 3 or 4 times, and everybody's going, man, what is going on? I found myself all night in every class going, what are they doing? What is going on? And I'm not bashing tracks, because I love dirt tracks. But when you bring fans and you bring people that's never been to the track, my daughter had a friend with her. She even said, I can't, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Anyway, enough about that. Really nice track.
Yeah.
We had a good setup.
As y'all can see, we
Something's missing here.
Let's get to that. We started 4th in the heat.
Yeah.
We're extremely patient,
Got
extremely
shuffled back. Yeah.
cautious,
Yeah.
and we ended up winning it very cleanly.
Dodged a wreck on the first
I
start.
dodged 2 wrecks,
On
and
that
I was extremely clean with everything I did. I never touched. I barely missed that wreck, and it got me in the right rear
Which
quarter
wasn't
panel.
your fault.
It wasn't my fault, and it was his bumper. I
Yeah.
did not touch anybody in that heat race. I drove a clean,
I agree.
perfect race.
I agree.
So,
And then as you see in the video, you got beaten to the scales for whatever. I don't know what was going on. I still don't get that.
and I got beat to take my pick. Anyways, we went to the feature. I didn't block nobody neither. I ran a perfect line.
How
I did
can you
everything.
block if you're out front in racing?
I don't
You
know.
don't.
We
You don't have mirrors, and
We
you don't have a
mirrors.
spotter saying, "Hey, inside, outside." You're doing your own thing. Anyhow,
Anyways,
good job on the heat race. Let me just say, great
so
job.
passing points and all of that, when everything was settled, I started on the pole. Casey Roderick and Toby Hodges, brand new MB Custom, started on the outside
All right,
pole.
let's stop there. Casey Roderick.
ARCA car was gonna be.
December of this year, we were sitting at the Snowball Derby in Pensacola, Florida, 5 Flag Speedway, with our scanners on. Who was we cheering for?
Casey Roderick.
Listen to us. He dominated the Snowball Derby. It rained out. I think it was on a Monday. Dude was bad to the bone. Had some hard luck towards the end.
Right at the very end, he
I
got
think he
caught
would have
up
won.
in something.
So to give you a rundown, Casey Roderick is a championship super late model asphalt racer.
yeah.
Super good dude. Starting on the pole together, I came to you and said, you can bet one thing, he's going to race you clean.
Regardless
so go
of how
hard.
it went.
You know he's going to race you clean, and we went hard with him. But what we had wasn't enough.
No,
We give him all we had, and it's just
this was all this Hughes car could do. I did every single thing I could, and that's all I had.
the Wildcat and the Hughes
Yeah.
combination. That we put it all on the ground.
That
and
was
that's
all I had, and he showed us all he had, and
Yeah.
at the end of it, he had
Well,
about a half a straightaway going.
He
under the check.
had a bad run there on that one restart. Whatever happened, I don't know. But
That
they
mess
charged
up,
it to him, sent him to the rear, and the man
I
took
respect
advantage
that,
of the
'cause
cautions.
He
He
didn't
didn't act
act
crazy.
He
was
just
like,
went to the back.
all right,
and
y'all charging
came
this
back.
to me? All right. Started in the rear, every caution that come out, I'm going, man, Casey's coming, because I felt like
we need
he
a
had-
green white checker.
Besides the caution, that's when we got beat up. Was
man,
under
yeah,
caution.
that's ridiculous in itself.
On
We're
the
here-
restarts, we got beat on. Once the green dropped, we walked off. Well, here comes Casey, and he, white flag, coming for the white flag. He put that MB Customs in the slick where Chase was hanging on trying
Yeah,
not
the
to spin
first
out.
lap I almost spun out
Yeah.
where he ended up passing
Yeah.
me at down there.
He
3
put
and 4.
that thing in that slick and just gone. That was hard for you, huh?
I mean, no, I heard him 2 laps before that
Yeah.
happened. I knew he was there, and I
Yeah.
didn't want to choke him. I didn't want to put him in the wall. I didn't want to stuff him in a skidder tire. I just ran my line,
That's what I'm
and
gonna
whatever
do.
it was,
Yeah.
and at the end of it, he outran me. I mean,
So at the end of it, Casey won it. Chase ran second. We suffered some damage. We had a bumper sheared off, a camera knocked off, a bent left rear wheel, and you see the quarter panels. That all happened. Most of it happened under caution when we were going green, and then the bent wheel happened under green. I thought was going to go ahead and try to take you out, but I'm glad he didn't, and I'm glad that Casey got up there and raced you clean like he did, and congrats to them. And something that makes me really proud, the owner of Casey Roderick's car that he was driving
Toby Hawk.
is our new sponsor.
He is.
I mean, when you race somebody hard and you race them clean, and the car owner comes to you and says, I want my name on your car, that means a lot. And Toby's been a friend of ours for years now. You was just a kid, and I was building a trophy for a big modified race at Hattiesburg.
We were there when he won.
Yeah, we
watched
were.
it.
I was building a trophy, and I got a couple shots, and I was like, man, what am I going to do with these shots? And you had an idea, and was like, why don't you put them like that and put some flags on it? And I built that trophy, and Toby won it up there, and that's when we met Toby and got to know him. And ever since then, he's been a friend, what I consider a friend.
Yeah, he's very
And
good as
last night he told us he wants to sponsor us, and that means a lot.
That,
I'm
it really
proud of
does.
that.
That's
Another guy we met him last night, Chris Bueller.
yep.
Really nice guy, come over and introduced himself to us, and we talked about at Southern. He drives a 79 car that we were raced with at Southern over there. Anyway, he come over and met us, and we needed some fuel at the end of the night. We were going out for the feature. We were betting on selling some fuel because we were out here at the house. Nobody had any alcohol, and not a lot of cars run alcohol. So
No,
we
we're
went to
like
him.
the only one.
Yeah, we went to him, and I asked him, do you run alcohol? And he was like, yeah. And he gave us, wouldn't even take any money. He gave us 5 gallons to go
6
race
gallons
against him.
actually, because he had it topped off.
Yeah, and he wouldn't take any money, and man, that's a stand up right there. That's a good dude.
We appreciate it.
And
yeah.
we really do appreciate it. Good car, good driver, and
yeah.
and that's the way we roll. If we have something in this trailer and we can loan it to you, we will. If you have to take it, I just either tell them to replace it or just pay me what I have where I can restock my trailer, and and I'll help anybody the same way.
Right.
But we really appreciate that. And that's what I love about dirt track racing. There's a lot of really good people involved in it. So
Yeah.
we had a great night. I'm glad we decided to go. I'm glad Mom and them came with us. And
I mean, this right here, we aren't racing for either one of these things, but this is what makes it worth it. Whenever you work all day trying to throw something together to go and race, and at the end of the night you have this in a car that is somewhat in one piece, it's well worth
well, it just makes me feel good. And I know I've told you like at least 20 times, and I'm gonna tell you again on camera. I'm very proud of you.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm here to race.
Well, you did a fine job wheeling this car all night long, and it makes me proud.
Well, I
And then
appreciate
the fans that come and met us over there.
Man, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Meeting all of y'all guys, y'all coming up to us and interacting with us. I enjoyed
That-
talking
that
to
is-
y'all.
that's
That
good
was
stuff.
that was awesome. Well, that's it. That's what we've got. This is the end results right here. And we're very thankful for what we have, very thankful for the way it went
Man,
down.
And the dadgum YouTube channel growing like a mug. Every video, more and more subscribers, and we're so thankful for that. I mean, that you hounded me about that, and I was totally against it, and now it's coming
Man,
to life.
and
And we're gonna have some news on it. We're gonna talk more on that
Yeah.
in another video coming up
And it's not really even about that. It's the people that
that we're reaching.
right
I mean,
that come up
yeah.
to us and interact with us.
and their
That's-
little kids recognize
Yeah,
us. You know
that's
that's cool.
what's
Some
cool.
of them
That's-
scared of me. I don't know
It's
what
that
that's
beard.
about. Is
It's
it the beard? I hope that's
Looks
all.
like you got rabies from one side.
Maybe
that,
so.
that white,
Yeah.
them two white lines.
Well, I'll work on that. I'm gonna get some of that
Get
just
that.
for me. and then
What
dye
is it
down.
that hunt the front spot that keeps? Y'all like, share, subscribe.